year. I think I'll start this video by saying that I've had the worst year in business. 2024 was my worst year. And we are still in very dire straits as a company, as guyandcaro.com. And there are a lot of stories online. I mean, I've been taken to court. We've been unable to deliver vehicles on time. And these are things that honestly really hurt me. I've been working day in, day out to try and secure investment for the company. Because it's good to note that I've brought guyandcaro.com to where it is. One of the most visited car sales website in Kenya with around 1.2 million users and 15 million views. Entirely single-handedly. I don't have a godfather somewhere. We are not funded by a big VC with never-ending funds. We've ultimately done most of these through God's grace, number one, and through the dedication, commitment of the team. But it's proving to be very difficult. However, I'm really not the type of person that gives up. For most people, this would be the point where they say, you know what, biashara imefika ngumu, probably going to file for bankruptcy or just come up with a way of giving up or maybe shutting down the company, but I won't. I know I'm not the only person. I know I'm not the only business person in Kenya who's undergoing through all these things. There are very many people who are getting auctioned every day. Many reach out to me. There are very many people who can't pay their rent. The economy is not doing well. And as a young person, 28-year-old, running one of the biggest, car sales platforms in Kenya, it's also made us a lot of enemies. To those who can see through the noise, you can clearly see there's quite a persistent amount to paint us in bad light, to sabotage our brand image. But these things are not going to make me give up. And the next step for us is basically going global. And this is how we intend to do that. So, past few months, we incorporated a company in the USA. And this corporation in the USA is going to carry the vision of guyandcaro.com. Guyandcaro.com is not just about selling cars. Guyandcaro.com is a lifestyle. It's an app that will control the entire customer life cycle. I want you to buy a car on guyandcaro.com for 300,000 shillings, 400,000 shillings. Get insurance on the app. Get financing on the app. Get spare parts on the app. And when you're done using the vehicle, bring it back to us. We buy it from you, still via the app, and sell it to another person. So we are creating a digital ecosystem of sorts for used cars. Something that I don't think has ever been done in Africa. Nobody has ever done this in Africa. And we are going to be the first people to do it. Now, I've realized that this vision, with the sort of attitude, with the sort of infrastructure, with the sort of mindset we have in Kenya, will not work. So that's why I decided to incorporate the company in the US. And now, we are going to open our company to any investor. Any person who wants to invest in guyandcaro.com can now do it. You will not be investing in a Kenyan company. You will be investing in a company in the US, regulated by American laws, regulated by American, operating under the American system with a global approach. And if we scale, we are still going to be backed by the financial muscle of the American system. So I've come up with a WeFunder page that I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. Click that link. I'm also going to put a disclaimer in the description of this video. American laws require us to do that when you're crowdfunding for a company. But you can find more details about the campaign and about how much money we are raising, the terms that we are raising against on the WeFunder page. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to shut down. And I know that nobody who ever trusted my company is going to lose a single cent. I've had a 10-year run in business. We've built a big brand. We've changed many lives. And I don't think whatever I've experienced in the 6 months is going to make me relent. So press the link and let me know what you think in the comments.
My channel, so that was car seller Caliph Cairo explaining away his business problems and selling future plans for the same business. So he posted that video on his social media pages 3 days ago before appearing in court for a case that saw him arrested in December last year for taking a client's money and failing to deliver a car. So after the court session, when he was leaving, he got rearrested again for a similar case. The poor mother is just watching as the son is being arrested again.
Different case, madam. These are different case. These are different cases.
Immediately after he got arrested, surprisingly, he managed to post on his social media pages that Jana, after attending a mention at Milimani Law Courts, I was rearrested and held in Parklands police station overnight on another matter. We have tried everything in our ability to try resolve these issues amicably, ensuring we do deliveries, but the negative media publicity and constant police involvement is putting us in deeper waters and severely affects our ability to operate. All our offices are currently closed. I'm currently in Milimani Law Courts and will be presented for plea taking shortly. I've had an impressive 10-year run in business with 0 criminal cases pertaining cars, and thousands of people have successfully bought cars from me. Due to these legal issues, our We Funder campaign was shut down last night after crossing the 100,000 mark. Not lost, however. I am directly appealing to my supporters, friends, old clients, and associates to chip in whatever amount they can and give us a fighting chance against the unknown forces that are sabotaging my company. Proceeds can be sent to Kai and Cairo account below. This is not an investment but a donation. Once the dust settles, we will issue a statement and audit trail of how we will utilize the funds raised in rescuing our company. So he put a pay bill number there. If the funds he's requesting people to channel through the pay bill account are going to sort out the new legal costs. So obviously, because he's a very popular person, it sparked a lot of reactions from netizens, and a lot of them reminded him how he was making arrogant tweets. Just said, I'm wishing your clients well because I know the pain of holding somebody's hardworking money. But again, you asked for this, and guess it's served. Give clients their money, not stories. And then the person brought up an old tweet where he said, Bro, I'm tweeting from my multi-million office in Kenya's most expensive corporate neighborhood. What makes you think validation from a Twitter brokey inanisaidia? The next one said, Billionaire, si alikuambia you should have no friends. Sasa, who are you appealing to? And then old tweet from Cairo was brought up. It said, Last year, God connected me to a local billionaire. We became very good acquaintances, and I learned quite a number of things from this guy. Biggest lesson was have no friends. Second lesson was separate yourself from the mediocrity of the middle class. The next one said, Mungu sio kamau, life comes at you quick, fast. And the old tweet from Cairo read, Bro, I'm tweeting from a multi-million office. The one I've just read above. And said, just sell your son's motorbike. And brought up a tweet from Cairo which says, my son's motorbike can feed a family for 1 year. That was tweeted on 11th of October 2023. Next one, strong international connections wanaweka pay bill pia, because that's something he had said before. And the old tweet from Caro read, continue destroying your country then. Those of us with strong international connections can always move and go build other countries like Somalis have done. Nyinyi wenye hamna kazi, kesho economy iki-collapse kabisa, ni nyinyi mtaumia zaidi, lakini hamtaki kutumia akili. And they say the path to the sun is predictable, but not that of the wind. Kweli things fall apart. They really do. Chukua hii so tano ndio niko nayo saa hii. This one actually sent 500 shillings. Called Level Q, just captioned life. and brought up an old tweet of Cairo responding to Kibet Bull, who was cautioning Cairo from buying expensive things to impress strangers. Ati ndio tuseme you have money, chunga usitupe pay bill in the future. And Cairo's arrogant tweet responded, Chief, mimi sina pesa. There are people with that money. That Garmin watch is something I have wanted for almost a year now. Mimi kupost hapa is just giving you content, which is what keeps me on this app and pays my bills. Na mimi sitawapea pay bill. My God is not broke. One said, I have begun a campaign to support Cairo. You just need to buy this holy water. All proceeds will be channeled to Cairo's account. The water cost is 4,000. It contains hydrogen and it's labeled living water, new life. Obviously, that one is poking fun. So the next one said, siutoi kitu kidogo kwa your son's trust fund, and brought up an old tweet where Dennis Ombachi told Cairo, I don't have time for you. Stop evading your kid like you're evading taxes. Sijui umeona jina yako wapi hapo. And Cairo responded by saying, Ombachi, mimi sijawekwa na mzungu. Hizo misuli zikiisha nguvu, libido ishuke na followers upoteze Instagram, that divorce will hit you harder than your failed rugby career. Tafuta pesa kababa. My son has a trust fund somewhere in the Cayman. Wewe funza wako kupika. That's because Ombachi has a channel for cookery. So another one said, moving forward, you'll need to learn owning up and taking responsibility. Hii mambo ya media publicity and haters won't cut it. Wacha ni kuwekee. So the next one said, Ahmed Nasir, because this lawyer offered to help Cairo, please help Cairo. I'm sure you can. Mike Sonko, you can also help Cairo. I'm sure he has learned his lesson. Please, it's possible. You have not familiarized yourself with laws of power. Get that book as soon as possible. Uza pikipiki ya mtoto. You remember the motorbike which Cairo claims can feed a whole family for a whole year. Some people are busy reminding him about his failures as if they are immune to the same. Help him first, then correct him later. No man stays down forever. Finally, when he's up, he'll have learned from his mistakes. Some here will have their turn in the funders. The moment DCI imeanza kukutembelea hao watu ni kama chawa. Watakuvamia kila saa, it's better not to be on their radar. Saying Cairo has stood for the youth and now it's time for us to stand with him. The challenges he's facing show how tough the road is for young entrepreneurs in Kenya. Let's support, speak up and push for fairness. When one of us rises, we all rise. Another one brought up an old tweet. So Kenyan Vigilante tweeted, hope you don't bring us a pay bill to kuchangie. That was on 30th of December in 2023. To which Cairo replied, my friend, stop confusing me with your broke A that could not pay 20k cash bill and had to resort to begging money from politicians. Shenzi wewe. Said, I remember perfectly you saying that you're not broke. Notorious brought up an old tweet which said, I filled up my Porsche today. The fuel cost me more than some of Yale's monthly salary. Hope you're all grinding hard. Mwangi said, I'm sure operational costs messed you up. You should have closed your 2 branches in town, remained with one at Kiambu Road and saved about 1.5 million on rent. 1 year ago when things started going south in Kenya, I'm sure you used your clients' cash to pay rent and stuff. A letter which I suppose he wants Cairo to use when addressing his creditors. So the letter is addressed to Dear All. I want to acknowledge and take full responsibility for a serious mistake I made. I use clients' funds for something other than their intended purpose, and I deeply regret my actions. I understand that this constitutes fraud, and I'm truly sorry for betraying the trust placed in me. To make things right, I'm committed to repaying the full amount. Here is the payment plan I propose, .. I'm dedicated to ensuring that this situation is resolved and that the client is fully compensated. Once again, I deeply regret my actions and I'm taking steps to ensure nothing like this happens again. Recon says, boss, enter rehab. You won't be arrested there. You'll get sympathy, resolve your childhood trauma, and figure out your next moves in a serene environment. I recommend Wende Asumbi Treatment Center. It's run by the Catholic Church. Here, posted a picture of Cairo in a jail outfit, cutting vegetables. Oh, and here, quoted kahalifu Cairo after mumemchangia pesa. A video of Cairo dancing. After the pay bill, he went on to make 3 more posts. I want to thank everyone for the support. Some of these battles are beyond me, and it's tragic that sometimes this is the price you pay for trying to make it as big as a young person. I don't take it for granted, and I know that we will recover and do great things. And the next one said, no journey to the top is 100% perfect and without setbacks. Even in the midst of these massive storms, I still trust in God, and giving up has never been an option. Today we suffer, kesho we win, and the cycle goes on. Lakini give up or depression should never be an option. Fight. The next one said, giving up means falling victim to the forces that want me to shut down my company, and in the process my clients end up losing money. Fighting means overcoming these storms, sorting each one of them out and emerging stronger. I will not let any of my clients down. So the next one said, I want to thank all who contributed to our pay bill. That public goodwill, despite our failures, is one of the reasons I haven't given up. Our offices will reopen, and we will expedite all pending vehicle deliveries to ensure all our clients are sorted out. May God bless you. And the next one said, trust God in every situation, praise Him, put all faith in Him, and thank Him, even when all seems lost. In all the explanations he's made, he hasn't addressed why he hasn't delivered the client's cars, yet the clients paid in full. Seems like he diverted the funds to other things, and people are accusing him of spending the money on high-maintenance girlfriends. So if you're not aware, he used to date that lifestyle influencer, Waithera Imani. He got into trouble. People went to Shera's page, and somebody here said, Rudisha chain, boys alipe madeni, Shera. Another one said, wapi necklace here, 350K. So after people bombarded Sarah about that chain worth 350 shillings, she replied by saying Carol never bought that chain. She just tried it on and put it back on display. Stopped dating Sarah Imani. He started dating a pageant queen, Wavinya, who happens to be a very beautiful girl. That's her Instagram page. And if you follow her, you'll notice she has deleted all photos of Cairo from her social media page. Because Wavinya has not been seen in any of Cairo's court appearances, I'm suspecting they've broken up. I think the girl is the one who is done with him, despite the fact that Cairo spoke highly of her and even referred to her as his wife.
You were telling us that you also wanted to settle, and you met her, she also wanted to settle.
Yeah.
So that's why you guys, now, you're technically married.
Yeah, we're technically married, just working out. We are actually married.
Legally?
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Look at how surprised Wavinya looked. Noting that Cairo is also in flying school, which is very expensive, which makes me suspect he's diverted his clients' funds towards the same. Because if he had the cash, he would refund clients or deliver cars. As I like to see young people try their hand in business. And obviously business is not smooth sailing. There's going to be ups and downs. But Cairo needs to stop making grand plans and focus on sorting out these disgruntled customers, because you can see this crowdfunding strategy has been shut down, most likely because of his legal problems, and this is going to lead to him getting more disgruntled people after him. Because if people actually contributed to that $100,000, like he said, they're going to expect returns. So I hope he's learned his lesson, and I hope other young humble, because I believe he would have gotten more help from people had he not posted those arrogant tweets which people are reminding him about. So just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Like and share this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Thank you for stopping by, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.